Fun fact, I thought this was gonna be like this big in the picture. This is why you have to really be careful when you buy things from Amazon. It is huge, so this was a commitment. This is gonna last me forever. Welcome everybody back to Kira with IBS. I'm Kira, and I do indeed have IBS. Before I get started, I would like to continuously remind my YouTube base that I am not a doctor. I am here just as somebody else who has IBS. I have mixed presentation or constipated presentation, sort of just depending on the week and where I am. And I have had IBS for over 20 years, as I always say. And what's really interesting and fun about making this channel is I'm actually getting so exposed to all these other treatments for IBS. And so that is actually something I'm going to be talking about today. Today I'm going to be talking about magnesium, specifically magnesium citrate. And so I have two different ways to take it. So one is through Calm, which is a supplement you put into water, and it's really cool because it gets fizzy. And then if you just want to take it straight for yourself, just swallow the pill. I also have it in pill form. Let's start with what is magnesium and why do we need to take it? So magnesium is, I think it's on the periodic table, but magnesium citrate or magnesium oxide or other ways that we take magnesium, it is a supplement that helps with muscle growth, nerve growth, it helps with energy production, and apparently it helps with bone health, by the way, because that's what this is advertising it as, this little thing. So it really helps with all sorts of things in our bodies. You can get it from food, and that is typically how people will get their magnesium. So you can get it through lentils, legumes, potatoes, wheat, leafy greens. You know what? I'm gonna put a whole list right here because I can't name them all. Another benefit of magnesium, not just for our own bodies, is for our brains. It helps with anxiety. And so studies show that when people take around 300 milligrams of magnesium citrate a day, it can help with lowering levels of anxiety, which is also why this is not advertised as helps you poop, which I'm going to get into. It's advertised as calm, right? It helps calm us down. And what we know about people with IBS is that when our stress levels are up, we typically have higher levels of anxiety as well. And when we have higher levels of anxiety, we have worse tummy outcomes. By taking magnesium and having a magnesium-rich diet, we can help to bring those levels of anxiety down, which can also in turn help our tummies out. But I'm not here just to talk to you about a supplement that helps us. I'm here to talk about how it helps our IBS specifically. Magnesium citrate and also with magnesium oxide, it helps draw water into the bowels, which helps with any sort of constipation or mixed presentation of IBS that you might have. It is not really recommended for people who have IBS-D to be taking magnesium citrate because it is pulling water into the body, and those who have IBS-D, that is the issue. You want to be taking supplements that help pull water out of the bowels, right? So this is going to help draw water in. Okay, so if you're still with me, maybe you're someone who has IBS-C or IBS mixed presentation. One of the things for me personally that has been so impactful with helping my IBS is staying regular every single day. That is the biggest thing I can do to prevent a challenge. And so magnesium citrate is so good for me because it helps keep me regular. Okay, so now I'm gonna just talk about, like I always do, the benefits of taking magnesium citrate and the negatives. So the benefits, as I already said, it does help you stay regular and it does help lower levels of anxiety. For me, how I do that is I take it 2 to 3 times a week. I usually don't take it every single day. Another positive of magnesium citrate is it is delicious. Actually, this flavor in particular with Calm is delicious, but again, you could just take the pill version. Just a note, you shouldn't take more than 350 to 400 milligrams of magnesium a day, so make sure you're always taking less than that. All right, now I'm going to talk about the negatives of taking magnesium citrate. So While it does help me stay regular, it does take away the clean wipes that Metamucil gives. So sorry if that's TMI, but here we are talking about IBS, so what do you expect? The other negative is while it does make me go to the bathroom, it can sometimes overcorrect, and then it really can be disruptive throughout the day. And then what I'll find is the next day, I won't go at all. And so that's something that you'll have to learn the titration for yourself of how much should you take and how often should you take it. So that way you're keeping your body regular and you're not disrupting its natural flow. So those are the positives. It really keeps you regular. Take it a few times a week, helps with anxiety. Negatives, it can overcorrect and it doesn't let you keep those clean wipes that Metamucil gives you. That is it. This is just a short video, folks, just on my experience. I've only been taking this a couple of months and it'll probably take me 5 years to get through this entire bucket of Calm, but I love this supplement for myself and hopefully you can find something from this video moving forward. Okay, if you like this video, please like, please subscribe, and comment below. I'm so curious, have you been taking magnesium? Have you tried magnesium? Has it been helpful for you? And, you know, I hope you found something useful in this video. Bye.